Aquarius, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Aquarius, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have an 11th house as part of our birth chart. And time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless, Aquarius, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity, confirmation, to help you align, help empower you. Aquarius, tapping into your energy, I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck, along with the Illuminated Earth Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting. There's a lot here. And then if we take into consideration the cards that just sort of hopped out onto the floor, which I'm going to keep here as a side note, but I will reshuffle them into the deck, it feels like there's a lot of growth and evolution here happening on a sort of spiritual level, on a soul level. I'm seeing a lot of shedding as well. I'm drawn over to the time here, 919. Maybe some of you are seeing nines, or maybe some of you want to check that, Google that angel number or connect with that angel number. And there will be a message for you there as well. It feels like you've really been through a lot here, Aquarius, ups and downs. It's almost like I saw you sort of trekking through the mud. One of those little beefy little, what are they called? Little go-kart car things blowing through the mud. For some of my Aquas, you went through or are going through a period of time where it feels like you maybe fell back asleep, right? And Spirit, when I saw that, as I was tapping into the energy, Spirit said, we never take a vacation from our spiritual path, but we do go through phases, right? Just like everything in our reality, where it's like we may feel this divine connection, like we're plugged directly into source, and then we may go through phases where we feel like we've sort of lost that, or we've fallen back asleep. And what it feels like is you're emerging. For some of my Aquas, you're actually having a spiritual awakening. For others, I feel like you've already had a spiritual awakening, but you may have went through a period of time where that sort of lost its flavor, so to speak. I do see my Aquas tapping into their gifts and abilities here. That's one of the first cards to come through for you, was gifts, and it's clarified by this passage card here. So it's almost like making it through a rite of passage, awakening to deeper levels of your abilities here, and truly evolving, Aquarius. As with this anomaly card, I always see this as a sort of quantum leap or a timeline jump, right? Where it's like you're facing a new direction, you're heading in a new direction, you're thinking differently, you're moving differently, you're doing things differently, Aquarius. And I just feel a lot of growth here, a lot of transformation. We literally have the Metamorphosis card out here, and it feels like a lot of structures within your reality have been broken down. New structures are being built up. That's where we're at collectively, where it is like we're in this in-between world, so to speak, where we are closing doors and new doors are opening. And I do feel like we're sort of in that middle phase, heading toward this new chapter, this new energy, right? With the morning song card, this is almost like here comes the sun, right? It's the dawn of a new day. There is this relationship card out here, and it came through in a couple of different ways. For some of you, you're deepening the relationship, your relationship with source or with yourself. For others, it does feel like almost a renewal happening within an existing relationship. And for others, it feels like you're moving into cultivating new relationships here. I know that's sort of general. It did come through all three ways, so just take it how it resonates. And with that, I'm gonna pray real quick, but I do feel like we did have that morning song card, and just with the way that these fell and the way that these fell out, I did want to say that we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Fool, and the Justice card, which is almost like full speed ahead into this beautiful new chapter, this clean slate where you're learning so much here. Maybe some of you even like studying or taking classes and things of that nature, where you're truly learning, you're adding value to yourself, and aligning with this destiny, right? And that's been a major theme that's been coming through for the collective, where it's like we're moving from the fated life to our path of destiny. And I believe I even named one of the other air sign readings that I can't remember if it was Gemini or Libra, but from fate to destiny. And what that means is that you've been through a chapter of your life where it's like you incarnated and had to go through a lot of situations that were there to teach you certain lessons and help you grow and evolve. And now it's like we're taking all of that wisdom and knowledge gained, all of that evolution, we've evolved into a new form, and we're moving into this new chapter where we're going to be creating what we came here to create, right? What were you destined to come here and create over like what we were fated to come here and experience? So I hope that makes sense. Like I said, I'm going to pray real quick and then we will dive into these cards. Holy, divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for my Aquarian brothers and sisters for their highest good, anything they need to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Aquas, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, and understanding, and any messages that will help them align to their highest self, their highest timeline, their best life, best version of themselves, and of course, above all, any messages that will help my Aquas align to your will, Most High, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. What is the message for Aqua today? I've been grabbing a couple of these Starseed Oracle cards just to, bring out some different messages through these readings as well. So we're going to do that for you as well. What's the message, Spirit, for Aqua today? Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. On the bottom, we have this blue flame, which says spontaneous awakening, activations, and integration time, very much aligning with this energy here. And with this disguise card, it's really aligning with this lifting the veil card, which again, it says questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And that's exactly what this disguise card is, where it's like the fish representing spirit or our connection to spirit, the inner Christ, or however you want to sort of word that. And if you see this person's got these layers on, right? And it's like they're holding the fish, but they're definitely not in touch with the fish. They cannot feel the fish. And this is where we're shedding these layers, of the ego self, we'll say, of the little self, these layers that are not us, so we can be in touch with that spirit. So cultivating a deeper spiritual connection here for sure. We have loosen your grip, Aquarius. It says coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. And so again, just this feeling of aligning with destiny here. We have physical and emotional healing. We have earth pulsing, which says pulse of the mother. Slow down, spend some time out in nature. And then we have this whale and orca. Oh, we have two more actually. Say yes to change, jump in. Andromedan energy here, and share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So maybe some of you are moving into a position where you're going to be sharing your story, your testimony. Some of you, this is really talking about diving deep into your spiritual journey and path, however that looks for you. And with the frequency of sound, for some of you that are guided, definitely tap in, and spirit just beeped out there. For confirmation, definitely tapping in with healing frequencies, solfeggio, I believe it's called, frequencies and things of that nature. Listening to those while you sleep and stuff. I'm hearing 528 miracle tone, so maybe that will be beneficial for some of you. Okay, so let's jump into this tarot and see what the message is for Aquarius today. What do we have here at the heart of the situation, Spirit, please? I'm definitely seeing my Aquas leveling up here and cultivating a deeper connection. Maybe some of you are even really seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities at this time, or maybe even getting signs and visions and messages through your dream time here with this Piscean energy coming through with the High Priestess. This is the channel, right? This is the open channel, the clear vessel for spirit, right? One of the most spiritually connected, intuitive cards of the tarot here. And it really feels like you are tapped into this energy where you are following your intuition on a very deep level, where you're letting that be your guide, your spirit guides, your angels, God, the Most High, however you connect to, your higher power, we'll just say. I feel like that's really the space you're moving from right now, where you're, again, really following your intuition and letting that lead you toward where you're supposed to be. And that's exactly how it's coming through. It's like, I am being guided. I'm moving toward my victory. I'm moving toward success here. And I see you're focused, Aquarius. You're working hard. Maybe some of you are even taking classes or getting certifications, things of that nature. Maybe some of you are working on a business, or this just generally feels like my Aquas are focused and you're doing the damn thing. You're working on yourself. You're mastering yourself. You're mastering your craft. This definitely has almost like really deep spiritual undertones here, where I feel like my Aquas are really evolving spiritually. There really is this feeling of being guided toward destiny. I'm really being drawn to this castle here in the back, where it's like, Aquarius, you're working to build your legacy here in whatever way that resonates. So like I said, maybe some of you are building a business or a family, or searching for a home, or building a home, or doing something like that, where you're really working toward getting yourself settled and peaceful here in this reality. So let's see what's crossing you. Again, a lot of learning, a lot of realizations happening for my Aquas right now as well. This may even just be a sort of behind the scenes thing that maybe you're not even super conscious of, where you're really rising in consciousness and you're moving from a different space vibrationally. What is crossing my Aquas right now? What's the challenge, Spirit? They want one more. Thank you. There may be some overthinking happening right now on some decision. or maybe even speaking your truth, or taking some action. There is some pretty chaotic energies coming through here. This really feels like it's about some type of action, or what you're going to put your energy into. I hope that makes sense. With the King of Swords coming through here, you have the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords coming out. And if you see in the Eight of Swords, the swords represent mental energy, right? Thoughts and things of that nature. This Eight of Swords represents when our mental space gets so busy or packed that it's about overthinking, right? Where we can sort of get tied up or bound because there's so many different options, or there's so many different decisions we can make. And I feel like with the King of Swords, one of the wisest energies in the tarot, and on the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Pentacles, which Eight of Pentacles, again, it's like you're working toward building something here. And maybe there's a bunch of different choices right now on which way you could go or what you should do. And with the King of Swords, this is really just about what is your truth, Aquarius, on a soul level. What resonates with your soul? What decision is best, taking in account everything that you've been through, learned, and experienced up until this point. And again, there's just this feeling of really moving from this intuitive space and letting spirit guide you. And with the Chariot, I always see this as the Most High Spirit pulling this chariot. As you see, the man never has any, or the woman in the chariot, depending on what deck we use, the person in the chariot never has reins and is not in control of, where this destiny is going, representing the fact that there's higher forces and energies at work here, and they are trying to guide you forward toward this 10 of Pentacles energy. And so really moving from that space and trusting the divine. And then I'm hearing surrendering to that. And I was just saying in one of the other readings the other day, is surrender here in the West is almost, leaves a bad taste in people's mouths, because it's almost like, it feels like when we say surrender, like we're losing something or we're giving up. But in truth, surrender by bowing down. You don't have to bow down to any deity or forces outside of yourself. When the act of bowing is truly symbolic for letting that little self that overthinks, that voice in our head, that is moving out of the way for those higher forces to be able to guide us forward. So whether you call it God, whether you call it your galactic team, or whatever you may call it, right? This is where we it feels like Aqua getting out of the way and making a decision from that space is really going to help you move into this abundance, this stability right now. This may be sort of a hard decision, or something that you are not wanting, a decision that you're not wanting to make for some of you. All right, so let's see where this is stemming from. Where is this stemming from, Spirit? Let's see if Spirit wants to throw anything out for that. It's about moving toward your happiness. So for a lot of you, you're bored right now, or you're not happy, or things could be better, right? And you want to create this change because it feels like maybe some of you are really focused on what went wrong or what didn't go right. And this Five of Cups has been coming through for the whole collective as of late, where it's really about if this person in this card was just to shift where they are looking, and it's symbolic. So if we can shift our focus, if we've been focusing on the past, or if we've been focusing on waking up and not having this to do that, or things not being exactly the way that our little self wants them, we're embodying that frequency, and that is how things will continue to be. But if we can shift our focus, and see, there's that Two of Cups right behind him, to the love, to the blessings that we do have here in this moment, little things, the roof over our head, the breath in our lungs. We shift our vibrational frequency, and from that space, we are able to see the bridge that is leading to this castle. And this is the same castle that I was seeing here in the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like, what are you really working forward are you really working toward, Aquarius? What would really make you happy? What is the life that you came here to live? Because I feel like the little self is getting in the way right now, and it's happening mostly in the mental space. I'm feeling where it's a lot of conflicting energies here, where it's like a lot of conflict in the mental space, and it really feels like Spirit saying, when we surrender and let our guide row the boat, right, we will get to the shores that we are seeking and move out of this blocked and uncomfortable place. If you see in the Two of Swords, she's sitting on a whole ass concrete slab. Not a good place to be. So I'm feeling like meditation right now, really taking it easy, really tapping in with yourself. If you see these swords, these are your downloads that you're getting from Spirit right now. And if we slow down enough, we can root those downloads, we can root those light codes here into the 3D, into our physical world, and move out of this energy right, where it's just like things feel like they're a little bit stagnant right now, okay? Or maybe you're just feeling blocked. So I'm being guided to put these actually back in the deck and reshuffle, and then we will look into what is incoming for you, Aqua, and we'll look into the advice from Spirit. We'll grab a couple oracle cards. That 6, it's about leaving something behind, Aquarius, and Spirit really wanting you to know that the worst of it is over. The worst of the storm is over. The waters are calming down now. The sun's coming out. And oh yeah, I forgot to say, on the bottom of this Faceted Garden Oracle deck, we do have the summer card. So it's like you're moving into a whole new season, a beautiful season where things are going to be thriving. This new season is filled with light, family. So hope this reading is making sense. It's coming through a little bit cryptic today, and I feel like it's because it resonates a little bit differently for everyone. Spirit wants to make sure the message gets through to everyone. Thank you, Spirit. What is incoming for Aquarius? Thank you. So I see you making that decision, fam. Yes. Sheesh. Getting unstuck because you're seeing things from a whole new perspective. And I feel like with that halo around this person's head, you're seeing things from this very divine perspective. So I see my Aquas getting out of the way in order for your higher self to take those reins, okay? Seeing you make a difficult decision, possibly a difficult decision for some of you. For some of you, you're just making that decision. You're emotionally disconnecting. You're speaking your truth, or you're making your decision once and for all. 8 of Cups, to leave that energy behind. So maybe some of you are leaving a job behind. Maybe others of you are leaving some type of relationship, whether it's like with a family dynamic or with a friend group or whatever this may be. The 8 of Cups is where we are walking away, where it's almost like this release and you shall receive energy. Where what card comes after the 8 of Cups? Well, it's the 9 of Cups, which equals that wish fulfillment, that happiness, really being fulfilled, being in this position where you're like, okay, I could do with this, I could dig this, right? But it's like we have to leave something behind. We have to make some sort of sacrifice, or we have to make some decision to leave something behind. A lot of times with the 8 of Cups, what we're leaving behind, we have a lot invested into. So whether it's money, time, energy, love, it's not an easy decision to make, and you're coming through with this Queen of Swords. So you're like, nope, I got to do what I got to do, period. This is what I'm going to do in order to move into my abundance, move into the best and most healed version of myself, and move into an energy where I can see the beauty in life, where I'm not in this 4 of Cups energy where it's just like, yeah, just another day, right? The Empress gonna wake up every day grateful as hell because of the beauty that her existence is filled with. So Aquarius, beautiful energy. Again, you're aligning with your destiny here, and you deserve to be in an energy where you're receiving and attracting abundance and love and beauty, right? And with the Queen of Pence as well, some of you are moving. This has to do for some of you with finances, with a job or something like that, where you're moving into a better position. So regardless of how that resonates, you're moving into this energy where you're going to be receiving more. I'm also hearing more love, more peace, more abundance. Okay. Shoo. So the tables are turning in your favor. Again, you guys, justice came out at the very beginning. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about your destiny. This is really about your soul's path. This is a very deep message here, Aquarius. And again, deep cellular healing. So it is feeling like our soul's journey has chapters, and it feels like you're truly closing out one chapter. That does not feel like it's been easy, but you're finally closing the door on that. And you're in the position now where you're looking at the doors ahead of you and you're like, which one do I pick? And Spirit's like, move out the way, I got you, right? To put it very simply. So Wheel of Fortune out here, a lot of abundance, you guys. We're going to grab some advice, and then I'm going to have to restart the camera. I've been going a little over time on these readings. You guys, what did I say? That Four of Cups did come out. So the divine is handing you this cup right now. Make sure you don't let a funky ass mood sort of cloud your vision, so you're not able to see the beauty and the opportunity that's truly here, okay? Because things didn't go our way, or because of whatever these empty cups or these other cups are, or these other decisions, and the divine is through right here, right now, Aquarius, like, yo, so much beauty on the other side of this door, right? What is the advice for Aquarius? I was just saying in a post yesterday on Facebook how beautiful life can be when we get out of our comfort zone. And getting out of our comfort zone is uncomfortable. And being a fixed sign, it's not always easy, right? We want things our way, right? Trust me, I know I got a Scorpio moon and, fixed energy in my chart as well. Like, we want things our way, and this is what it is, and whoop, it's hard to budge. But it's so worth it. Advice for Aqua. This is all about you taking action, Aquarius. Seriously, all these wands out here. 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, which together is the 9 of Wands. This is you taking action, moving forward, taking this opportunity to move in a new direction, and fighting for what's right. It feels like with this King of Wands, where it's like you're doing what you know you need to do, and you're not afraid. You know that you're protected and guided by the Most High, by the divine, and you are going to speak your truth or step into your truth or take this action to move away from this chaos or this competition or this turbulence or whatever it may be. Aquarius, this is all about you betting on yourself, and moving away from these energies, these people that did you wrong, or these energies that are just not for you, that are not vibing with you, especially as you're ascending here. Especially as you're ascending here and your frequency is changing, things are going to naturally fall out and fall off, right? So try to release anything that's weighing you down right now, whether it is a relationship, a thought pattern, a situation, a job, a habit, an addiction, a thought pattern. Spirit's wanting to get more here. Yeah, so some of you are really, really stressing and overthinking this new opportunity, Aquarius. It's maybe for some of you, it's even keeping you up nights. You're possibly having bad dreams around this. Spirit wants you to know that they are guiding you into this victory, away from this chaos. This 6 of Wands comes right after this 5 of Wands. This 5 of Wands is the competition. It's the chaos, or it could be fighting. It could be whatever. right? Just take a look at the card, and that's the energy, right? These people are all duking it out. The Six of Wands is the winner here, the one who came out victorious on his high horse, riding in victory. Wow. Spirit saying that you've grown so much. A lot of sixes coming through and a lot of fives. So it's like you're moving out of strife into harmony and balance. And again, it's all about letting spirit row this boat. So let's get it. I see that you've been through it here, Aqua, but the divine wants you to know that things are turning in your favor and there's so much beauty aligned for you here. So let's go. We're going to grab a couple oracle cards. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up if this reading resonated for you, and I appreciate all of the love and support you guys show this channel. It is greatly appreciated. For all of you that drop comments, that smash that thumbs up, shoot donations this way, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. To all of my ghost watchers in the back, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you as well. If you are a ghost watcher, make sure you're smashing that thumbs up, though. Still, it really helps to get these videos out, you guys, and it's truly appreciated. I know sometimes when I be watching YouTube videos, I be forgetting, and it is sort of, I don't like saying that in every video, and I don't, but it does help. And I know when I hear that in videos, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta smash that thumbs up. It's just that energetic exchange, y'all, and I appreciate the love. Hollow bone teachability. You guys, I'm telling you, this is all about getting out of spirit's way. This hollow bone is about emptying yourself and letting the divine fill and guide you. I'm actually being guided to grab a different card here, and since I already had to restart the camera, I'm not worried about the time. So thank y'all for bearing with me. Hopefully this message helps someone out there, or is helping someone out there. You guys, and I want to say as well, you got two cards with whales in them, I believe. I don't know where it's at now, but there it is. Whale and orca elders. You guys, maybe we're gonna need to read these because you got this whale song as well. Okay, see, I wasn't planning on doing this, but sometimes spirit has other plans, y'all. So we just gotta bow down, step up out the way, let spirit do their thing. Let's see. The whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul's song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency. Wow. To bow to who you truly are. Wow, you guys, this is crazy. So this is a very specific message, and I hope my Aqua that needs to hear it is here still right now hearing this. To bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart, because that's the message I got in the beginning is, and you guys, the physical act of bowing down. Make yourself a little altar space. You don't have to put anything up there specific. You could put a tea light there and deem that space in your mental, energetically use your will. That is my sacred space. Spend 10-15 minutes there a day just chilling in your sacred space. Bow before it. and symbolically bowing to God or Christ or your higher self, whatever you're comfortable with. But to be able to let the little self get out the way so the big self can do its thing. To leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings. To drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the 4 chambers of your heart to emanate in all 4 directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song. And endeavor to see the soul of all of those you meet. The inquiry for this card says, how are you being called to share your soul's unique song? Okay, we're going to read this whale song from this other deck as well, from this Shaman's Dream. This is 61. Very divine, number 7 coming through for you. Again, spirit very prominent, very present here in your reading. There are moments in life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come round again. Yet there's a haunting quality to this, a melancholy as life's mysterious fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and to let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you do not turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound and calculating, striving and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump into the water and play and be reminded of your creative self, your collaborative, impulsive to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. At this moment, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore. Be curious and take a much needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling, Aquarius. Answer it. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. All right. These messages have been pretty deep lately, y'all. This is major for the collective. Social media can take a yogi off their path toward santosha, contentment, through its kryptonite, comparison. When we compare ourselves to the paths of others, we lose our freedom. We judge our self-worth on whether or not we're embodying someone else's dharma, which was never meant for us. You were born with the exact gifts, desires, and abilities you were meant to share with the world. Your curiosities are the seeds planted inside you that'll take you toward your highest self. It's time to adopt a mindset of contentment with who you are, so you can create what it is and you and only you were meant to create. Sheesh, Aqua, this is deep. This really, really feels like purpose activation. And again, spirit wanting you to know that you are freaking good enough. You're more than good enough. You're perfect for exactly what the divine has planned for you, family. Stop comparing yourself. Stop worrying about what others think or what they're doing, family. Let's go. Let's go. Spirit, like, let's go. Let's see. Fear, loneliness, jealousy, sadness, and anger, they all come from the same source: separation. The illusion that we're separate from all around us fundamentally creates the human condition of suffering. Our identities are temporary states of being. You are being you, I'm being me, the bird is being a bird, the tree is being a tree. Hey, we got a wrapper on our hands. However, we all arise from the same source, the Atman, consciousness, Through dhyana, the practice of deep concentration, you become fully immersed with that which you are concentrating on and experience oneness. With this, you're experiencing a glimpse of your soul. You are the sunlight, the earth, the moon, the soil, and you are never alone. Family, let's grab a message from Ma. This was a message here, Aquarius. Sheesh. Y'all really stepping into something big here, especially with that justice and that wheel of fortune, you guys. I hope you feel it. I know you feel it. Stop stressing. Stop letting this shit keep you up nights, family. Let's go. Spirit just keeps saying, let's go. What's the message for Aqua, Ma? When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you are to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. And you can have what you need and desire. 8 of Cups energy here. But first, you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working. 4 of Cups, right? Shift from focusing on what isn't working to handing over all of your concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. Aquarius, gang. Man, I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for being here with us today. Let's take our deep breath. If you've been rocking with me, you already know the deal. We're going to use our will, our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana, chi, ki energy. We're going to fill our bodies and our energetic body up with this divine white or gold light. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, imagine ourselves glowing brighter and brighter. And then as we release, we're going to exhale like we are filling up one of those little balloons very forcefully. Watching any negativity, any doubt, any fear, any sadness, any anger, any lower frequencies, whatever they may be, blockages, whatever. Picture all of that as black or gray smoke or static leaving you so the divine can help us transmute that into this beautiful healing, wisdom, understanding, guidance, ascension. Okay, family, so we're going to empty the lungs and then we're going to draw this breath in. So breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze your perineum. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up. Now lock it into your heart space and watch yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release. Aquarius, gang. I hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. I will catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.